Hello guys, this is Spitfire from Fire Airsoft here to talk to you guys about the Galaxy Mk5 PDW. PDW stands for Personal Defense Weapon. I have the 200 round high cap here, completely winded on the bottom. It's a pretty decent magazine. The paint is kind of cheap, but I honestly think that looks kind of cool. If you wind it all the way to the point where you hear that loud click, then it'll shoot all the BBs inside of the magazine without having to rewind. I'm using Elite Force 0.25 gram BBs for accuracy and wind resistance. The gun itself is very nice. I've had this for about 2 years and I've ran at least 30,000, 40,000 BBs through it. The gun itself comes with the 1100 milliamp battery, the gun, obviously, some bad Chinese BBs, let's see, a sling, a shorty magazine that wasn't this one. It comes with this magazine, a trickle charger, and I think that's it. Battery itself is 1100 milliamps, 8.4 volt. I'm using the stock battery just to give you guys some depth perception of what the gun is actually all about. Personally, the only problems I've had with this weapon is if you see right here, there's duct tape on the back rod. That's because the screw that goes in that tiny hole right there was lost. So the PDW stock won't hold on by itself. If you actually look down the sights, they're pretty decent sights. They're inaccurate though, and they don't really work all that well. Also, if you see right here, I lost one of them pins, so I made one out of wood and I painted it black. That's what the pin should have looked like. And I'll show you demo fire without any BBs on semi-auto. Fully auto. Pretty snappy CQB range gun. I think it's 330 FPS roughly. And so I'll do a small shooting test for you guys. I personally would recommend this gun to a friend. It's fairly accurate for having such a short barrel, but I think the barrel's about a 6.05 millimeter. And just fire away. As you see, it fires pretty fast for being such a cheap CQB range weapon. The stock itself is foldable, but because of the damage I've accidentally done to this gun, it's less foldable, but it still works one-handed. This gun itself can do some great damage. I've ripped apart like cheese cans and stuff with it. It's got a great FPS range for being like short field and CQB, especially with 0.25. You can usually reach out quite the far distance. And the front grip is very comfortable, the pistol grip is very comfortable. The ABS plastic is really strong. The only metal parts on the outside of the gun itself are the magazine, the switch selector, the trigger, the sling mount, stock. Stock itself is plastic, but the folding part on the stock isn't. The the metal barrel does have a little bit of wobble, I think. That could just be the rest of the gearbox shaking. The iron sight, the unfunctional, I forget what you call that, and the mag release is metal. Mag release is right here. I really like the MP5 mag releases. They're very comfortable to work with, smartly engineered. I'll go ahead and fire the rest of what's in this gun for you guys. And I think, maybe I lied to you guys. It does need a little wind for the last maybe 5 or so BBs. Okay, that's quite a few more than 5. It's a loud gun too. Intimidate your opponents. Have a good day. This was Spitfire from PDW Airsoft. Out.